to the Shenanigan Shuffle, the podcast where chaos meets comedy and everything in between.
I am Dennis, and I am here today to bring you our 11th episode. Wow.
And I'm AJ, and Jackson and Josiah are also at the table too.
Yep. AJ is here too.
This is episode 11. You're supposed to go through everybody at the table.
Yeah, well, you interrupted me, but it's okay.
You interrupted me!
So, the podcast where chaos meets comedy.
And everything in between. Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay, so today we are going to be talking about, well, obviously...
We're going to be doing that AJ icebreaker.
Hey, AJ, stop
interrupting, please.
But then after that, it's going to be the mini segment, which is going to be, I'll give you a little hint. It's going to involve
cool.
some toots and
Cool
giggles.
beans.
Cool beans, yeah. And then our main discussion might get a little crazy and a little legalistic. So, and then we'll close out with, just what we're feeling. So,
Legalistic.
anyways,
AJ, give us the pitch and I will swing my best at it.
yeah, let's hear this icebreaker.
All right. If your life was a movie, what actor would you have play you?
Haven't we done this one?
No. What? When did we do this?
I feel like we've done something like this. Like,
We
I
did
chose
something with the
Batman.
actor.
No.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
no,
did
we
something
didn't.
with
It,
This is a new one.
we did
it was like, what
superhero.
character would you hang out with?
No, it was what character would you have on like your show?
Was this a
Yeah.
get to know you question at school or something?
No, I just came up with this, man. If your life was a movie, what actor would you have play you?
Oh, play you?
Yeah, like act as you.
I would say probably Tom Holland,
That's what I was gonna say.
because I'm pretty, like, British.
Okay, well, he's
I'm
also...
sorry.
Oh yeah, you're really British.
And so I think it just his British accent is really going to come in and be able to help me. Or I would have a Switzerland guy do it.
Okay, Joe.
I think I'd be Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. That's a good one.
Because
Oh.
he's very, like, emotion. I feel like sometimes I am a little crazy like him sometimes. So.
Who played Barbie? Jennifer Aniston?
That was Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie or whatever.
Margot Robbie.
She'd probably be my second option. Because I just feel like
What?
I embody what Margot Robbie is.
Well, so are you saying you embody a woman?
No, Margot Robbie embodies me.
Okay.
Margot
I
Robbie.
guess. Sure.
Okay, well, if you're wondering what I would be, or who I would be, or what would...
Who would be you?
Yeah.
Oh.
It would definitely probably be maybe Tom Holland, because he's about the same height as me and he has brown hair. So I mean, people would like still maybe think it was me.
Still think it was you.
But then also maybe I would say maybe like Steve Carell's a funny guy, and I like to consider myself a funny guy as well.
I like Steve Carell. Steve Carell's good for you.
Steve Carell has also some similar flaws.
Actually,
Like I
I
do.
can see you as a Steve Carell.
He has similar flaws, He loves too much, he works too hard, and he's too giving. So it's just,
Glad
I
you
also
know.
have those struggles as well.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because I think you have the same jokes as Steve
Yeah.
Carey too.
Steve Carell.
I do not know who
Steve
Steve
Carey?
Carell is.
Steve
but-
Carell,
Steve
not
Carell,
Steve Carey.
Michael in The Office. He voices Gru. Like, how could you not?
Yeah.
From Minions?
From Despicable Me.
Despicable Me.
Oh. He's like, "Ooh,
Despicable Me 4 comes out this year.
Oh yeah, Despicable Me 4.
It comes out in March.
Are you a
We're like a
big-
month away, less than a month away.
Oh yeah. This is one of our movie things. I remember that. We talked about that.
Yeah.
One of our movies. So.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, we are gonna now that we are
Okay,
done
well,
with
I
the
would have a
icebreaker-
blonde Brad Pitt do mine, but
Oh,
thanks, guys. I'll have blonde Brad Pitt do mine because I like Brad Pitt.
Okay.
Blonde Brad Pitt.
Yeah, when he had blonde hair.
I couldn't be honest with you. I
Fight
don't know.
Club, 1989. No, 1998. Yeah.
So you're gonna be old.
So wait, who's Brad Pitt?
You don't know who Brad Pitt is?
No.
Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt is
my
Brad
favorite
Pitt.
actor of all time. Brad Pitt is my favorite.
Wait,
actor
what
of
did he
all time.
play in?
Babylon, Bullet Train, The Lost City,
Babylon.
Ad Astra.
I'm sorry, he
Once
was
Upon a
not
Time.
around back then.
So
No, in the movie Babylon.
basically no name.
No,
movies.
what language?
No
is
name
he
movies. What are you
speaking?
talking about?
These are
These are
no-name movies.
high-grossing movies.
Guys, how many of us?
Bullet Train and Babylon.
Nobody's heard of Fight Club.
Okay, I've heard of Bullet Train. How many?
Fight
Okay,
Club is an instant classic. How have you not heard of
show of hands here. How many of us have heard of Babylon outside of the Bible?
Well, the Babylon Bee, but
Yeah, no one's seen
the movie Babylon?
before.
It's a very high-grossing film.
Well,
guys
okay,
just
you know what? You're just grossing me out. Okay, so I've had enough.
Okay, Jackson. All right.
It only grossed 63 million.
Okay, maybe not Babylon, but other films. Fight Club.
Yes,
They
he
said
said
about Fight
Babylon
Club.
is a high-grossing film.
Babylon is
Right,
a
maybe
good
not
movie.
Babylon.
Brad Pitt is not a no-name actor.
Brad
He's
Pitt's
definitely
not a
no-name
no-name.
actor, but maybe
He's just not a
Fight
Tom
Club.
Holland.
He was Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Mr. Smith. Or...
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. He was in Seven. Seven's a really good movie.
Oh, he was in Deadpool. He is Deadpool.
No,
No,
that's
he's not.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, so he was like one of the little actors in Deadpool.
He was a side character, yes, but that doesn't mean he's a little actor.
Oh, he was in World War Z.
He was.
Oh, you could Brad Pitt. Happy Feet. Oh,
He's in Moneyball too. Moneyball's a good movie.
Oh,
Brad Pitt
Moneyball.
was
I haven't seen that,
Megamind.
I just saw that
He was
Megamind.
Megamind.
No, Will Ferrell was Megamind.
Yeah, he
Oh.
was he was voice acted, isn't it?
Brad Pitt was Metro Man. Wait, that's Metro Man?
Yes, that's Brad Pitt.
I didn't realize that Megamind had so many like celebrities.
I know. I didn't even know.
Like, we've got Will Ferrell,
I just kinda
Ben
learned-
Stiller,
Ben
Tina
Shapiro.
Fey.
Ben Stiller.
Dang.
I didn't know Will Ferrell was Megamind. I just learned that today. Look at that.
Who's Brad
Learn
Pitt?
something new every
Metro
day. I know.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Oh, J.K. Simmons was in it too.
Well,
J.K.
anyways,
Simmons. J.K. Simmons is in like every.
moving on to our beans, AJ.
Speaking of J.K. Simmons and Brad Pitt, we're
You
gonna
can
talk about
use that
beans.
transition every
no,
time.
stop.
AJ.
Yeah, you can't
Yes,
use
we
that
can.
transition.
We
Okay,
can
new
talk about it
transition.
every time.
Speaking about, hey, have you heard about beans? Because that's what we're going to talk about.
That's not even a transition. Okay.
Yeah, it's more of just a change of.
We're gonna do how many rounds of the beans draft are we doing?
Well, until we feel like it.
Okay.
We love
But
beans.
a little disclaimer
We
before we
love
begin the
the
bean
beans.
draft. I would like to share a little bit about the history of beans. Beans have a rich history spanning about 1,000 years, dating back to ancient times. Archaeological evidence suggests beans were first cultivated in the regions of, present-day Mexico and Peru. They spread across the Americas, becoming a staple crop for many indigenous peoples such as the Aztecs, Mayans, and the Incas. With European colonization of America, beans made their way to Europe and other parts of the world. They became integrated into various cuisines, adapting to different culinary traditions and preferences. In Asia, for example, beans such as soybeans and adzuki beans became staples in dishes like tofu and miso and red bean. Sorry. Miso and red bean pasty desserts. Today, beans are cultivated and consumed worldwide, as I'm sure many of you know, with a wide variety of types available. Some common types, well, you'll hear more about them when we do our draft. So,
Okay,
I'll
I am
skip a little
sorry
bit.
that you guys had to sit through that. I really apologize.
But as you
But
know,
it's okay because now we have an order.
While
So,
Jackson was
beans-
giving us his history lesson over there, we went ahead and drew the names in the order for our draft. So the order we came up with was AJ, Dennis, Josiah, Jackson. But instead of that, I'm gonna give AJ. He was spun first, so he gets the chance. It's a snake draft. So fourth and fifth. You get the chance to pick where you're drafting. Where do you want to draft? It's not that hard of a decision.
I'll just take first overall.
Okay, AJ's gonna take first. I was second, and I'm gonna take the fourth pick, which is the last pick.
Wait,
Josiah, you're
is it
next.
like one of those where so we go through the first, but then,
And then
you'll
it
be
reverses.
a
first?
snake draft.
Yeah.
I'll be third.
Josiah's third, which leaves Jackson with the second pick in the draft.
Now that we all know the history of beans, we'll be more capable of picking our beans.
Yeah, because
Love the beans.
beans.
Yeah.
All right, can I start us off here?
Can I start us off?
No, you.
I would
you
love for you to
can't.
start us off, Jackson, but you cannot actually. AJ, you can start us off.
Wait, is that like you'd rather have? I mean, it's fine. I'm gonna start off with the bean that everyone here is definitely eating. The one that's shaped like something that we ourselves have.
Wait, what?
The kidney bean.
The kidney bean!
Yeah,
It's gonna be my
there you
number
go.
one pick. We each have two of them.
Can I get a spelling on that? Because I spelled it Kney.
Kidney?
Kidney. That works for me.
Kidney bean. I'm gonna start off with the famous bean. We've all eaten one. We've all got two inside of us.
Well, unless you've had a transplant, not everyone has one, AJ.
Sorry,
So be
my bad.
inclusive.
Wait, do you
okay?
have two
Just-
kidneys? Wait, they're not kidney beans. They're just kidneys.
Yeah, I said they're not kidney beans. I said we have 2 kidneys.
How about the? Let's talk about the actual bean here, though. Are we like big kidney bean fans here?
Yeah, kidney beans are
Well,
alright.
like yeah, you put them in.
I don't know.
They're like in the bean like grouping when you put them in like
I'm
barbecue
not
sauce.
loving
They're like
beans, so
like-
kidney beans.
They're like
Oh,
the big brown.
Sorry, I'm
ones.
coming up with so many. I have like 5 rounds worth of options here.
I just don't know. Like, I
Okay.
can't remember the last time I had a kidney.
Second pick. I'm going to choose coffee beans.
Oh,
you
dude.
did.
Have you ever
Alright.
had chocolate covered coffee beans, espresso beans?
Yes,
Those
dude.
are amazing.
Quick story.
can't
When I was
say.
about 3 years
Okay.
old, me and my brother here in this very studio, where there's a box of chocolate
You definitely
covered
planned
espresso
that.
beans, and we got into it, and boy, those were some
Wow,
good
great story.
coffee
Okay,
beans.
all right.
Wait,
we're
so
gonna
is this
move
like an all like we ourselves are picking this as first?
What? It's a draft, Josiah, like every other draft we've done. Josiah, you are next, actually, so you better have something.
I
ready.
do. You ready for this?
Oh, hold up. Did you just ask? Were you asking if this is like a collective? We have to agree on it?
No. I'm asking is like, is this our individual like number ones, or is this as together like AJ's like that? We're all saying that's number one.
No, this is a draft. Do you think the
what
first
the
one,
heck does that mean?
when the Bears draft Caleb Williams, the Packers aren't going to
Okay,
say,
well-
"Oh, Caleb, he's the best." No, the Packers want their guy. It's it's a group draft, but you
Okay,
draft your own
okay,
players, or
okay.
in this case,
Oh, you
Beans.
took
I feel like we've been doing drafts for so long.
Yeah,
It's
not-
just-
not-
We haven't done a draft in like 5 episodes.
Now I wish I haven't. Now I wish I did like a second pick, so I could have taken coffee bean, because coffee is amazing.
you weren't even thinking about coffee beans.
I definitely was.
Okay.
I looked at that run right away and I said, yes, I want.
Okay.
that.
Oh, coffee beans on here. Yeah, we do have a little cheat sheet for anyone who cares.
But I am gonna go with the chickpeas because
Chickpeas.
I don't know. they have
Josiah,
a pretty
please
cool name.
explain what
Also,
that
they're
is.
called
And
chickpeas, otherwise known
Garbanzo
as
beans.
garb-
Garbanzo beans.
Garbanzo.
okay, garbanzo beans. Not a big fan.
What about jumping beans? Why are
I
those
might.
not
You
on
can pick that next.
What about the
You don't
beans?
have-
I don't
Okay,
actually
what
mind
about
the
picks are
beans
not
from,
limited to
uh,
this list?
From the
I actually don't
Beanstalk
mind
movie.
chicken.
Why are peas on
Guys,
this
you
list?
can
Peas are not a bean.
you can pick outside this list,
Are they?
which is what I'm gonna
Wait a
do
minute.
in my next pick of jelly beans.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a nice
I'm so bad.
You know what game stinks?
What?
The jelly bean game, you know, where you like eat the disgusting jelly beans.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, Bean Boozled.
Yeah,
Oh,
bean
those things are disgusting.
Jelly beans.
We play.
Yeah.
That is just thick jelly beans.
Oh, you did. No, I was trying to figure out if peas were a bean, which technically they
And
are.
then he came up with jelly.
They're in the family of legumes, in case you are wondering.
One more time, Jackson.
Legumes.
Legumes.
You could also call them
Well,
legumes.
we played.
Oh, I get a pick again.
We played Bean Boozled at Christmas. It was bad.
Christmas edition.
Well, it
bean.
wasn't bad. It was just disgusting. Ugh.
Just call it bean gifts.
Our next pick, which is actually me again.
Yeah, good for you.
I am gonna go with pretty iconic bean, I would say, especially throughout the U.S., the Midwest especially. I'm gonna go with the Chicago bean.
Wait,
That's
what?
a bean?
What?
I didn't know that was a bean.
That's like a landmark.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
like the metal one. Oh, I see. I thought it was like a type
Yeah,
of
It's
bean.
in Millennium Park.
Yeah, I mean, I think jelly beans and the Chicago bean, those are pretty
Well,
good picks.
you got a 50-50 edible rate, so
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I'm next. Okay, I stumbled upon this. Apparently, there's this thing called Dr. Pepper beans. There's
Like
this
a
thing-
jelly, it's a jelly bean.
No, look at Dr. Pepper baked beans.
Oh, I guess Dr. Pepper's expanding their.
So like, I think I have to go with this because I love Dr. Pepper. So I'm gonna go with sweet and a bit snappy. Dr. Pepper baked beans.
Okay.
Now see, I like this.
Okay, well, good pick, actually.
So I'm up now.
So Doctor, I don't know that's a good pick actually. It's just a pick. But Jackson is up. AJ, you are
All right, so
no, not yet.
This is not my actual pick, but I just think that some beans are pretty silly. This
Wait, so this isn't your pick?
no,
This is
but
James
there's
just calling out the beans.
this is just some recognition for some of the beans that no one's gonna pick. This is called the.
Wait, you don't know that. You don't know
No,
that. You should say this after
Okay,
we're done
well-
with the draft.
Fine.
Yeah, say this after
Fine.
we're done with the
Okay.
draft.
You don't know.
My next pick is the cocoa bean.
That's pretty good. I was gonna go with that.
You
and I
need
found
some
the
chocolate.
Dr. Pepper bean.
That's a good pick, man.
It's just, but the thing is with cocoa by itself, like the bean is kind of really bitter. So just
Well,
put that out there.
You just made me better.
Congratulations.
Okay, whose turn is it?
It is AJ's turn.
It is my turn. And I am going to pick the beans that defend our country's waters, the navy beans.
So
Actual thing.
let's clarify that is just a type of bean. It's not actually in our military.
Is it like a branch?
Imagine you just see a fleet of beans streaking across the high
That's what
Atlantic.
I was thinking right there. The navy beans, they defend our
AJ
You just see a
Richardson,
baked bean.
Lieutenant Colonel, Navy beans.
Lieutenant Colonel barbecue sauce is what the navy beans were cooked in, you know? Lieutenant Colonel barbecue sauce. And the navy beans defend our nation's waters.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's good for you.
I salute to the navy beans and their service.
Wow.
Yeah. So who's
We
up?
are all moved.
It is Jackson.
We are
again.
all witnesses. Okay. Let's see. So this is the last pick for me.
It could be.
Are we doing 3 or 4 rounds?
We're not sure.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go with the beans that I always get on my Chipotle burritos, and that would be the black beans.
Yeah.
I just realized that all the beans I picked are brown. So
Congrats.
Wait a sec.
Shut up,
What?
Jackson. Supporting.
What did you pick in the first pick of this round, AJ?
Well, that's supposed to go again?
We missed AJ's
Yeah.
pick.
what?
Well, hopefully
AJ
you weren't
picked the
gonna go
navy
with
beans.
Yeah, but you gotta
Yeah,
go
but you
twice.
gotta
It's
go
the snake.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
avoids
You
that.
guys just skip me.
AJ, you gotta be aware.
black beans back on the
You
board.
gotta be cognizant of your.
Well, it's fine. I wasn't gonna draft the black beans.
Oh,
so
okay. I
Larry
got
Jackson.
I'll wait till I announce that.
I was gonna draft the. Oh, hold on. I had it. I'm gonna draft soybeans.
That's good.
Oh,
that's
okay.
good.
We grow them all across
I
America.
like that.
That's like in everything you eat. I feel like.
Yeah.
Look, soy.
Soy.
Yeah. So I'm drafting soybeans.
Is soy and
Soy.
soybeans the same thing? Soy comes from soybeans. Gotcha. Okay, let's continue. I didn't say that. Jackson, I'm assuming you're going with black beans.
Yep, I'm
Oh,
keeping
how
black
did we
beans.
know?
Josiah, your turn to pick.
All right, listen to me, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, there's nobody else here, so.
Listen to me, gentlemen. I'm gonna pick Jerry Beans.
What?
He's a trading card.
Jerry Beans. I think it's like a Pokemon.
Yeah,
Jerry
so
Beans?
Jerry Beans man. He is plant. Jerry, a bean soldier, believes he's the strongest warrior in the world, but his true abilities are still untested. His attack is 1,750. His defense is 0. So
Okay. Jerry the Beans Man.
if you want the card, I mean, it's in mint condition. So there are no reviews yet, unfortunately. So if you want a review on it, there is none.
Okay, well, thank you for that, Josiah. I'm gonna go ahead and pick with the final pick of the third round. I think we're doing it 4 rounds,
Okay.
just so I can get another pick. I'm gonna go with bean bags.
Oh.
Oh,
Bean
okay.
bags.
Bean bags.
Okay, so
Bean
this is like,
bags.
this can be used for like you sit on them, or like if you're playing cornhole.
Okay, beanbag chairs.
Yeah,
Can I take the phrase cool beans?
Dude, cool.
I might take it now that I have the next pick.
Okay.
But
well, if you do, then I will just forever be
Jump
sad.
over the table. Start
Um,
whacking him, Jason.
with my next and my final final pick with my next
Finalist.
and final pick of this draft, I am gonna go ahead. Your final pick, you get to make an honorable mention as well.
Okay.
New rule I just implemented.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead with refried beans.
Oh, refried?
Yep.
Refried?
And my honorable mention, which is something closely related to this, is bean dip.
Bean dip.
I think we can all appreciate some refried beans and some bean dip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Josiah, you are up with your pick and an honorable mention.
An honorable mention.
Yeah, I just wanted to pick two, so I had an honorable mention.
Oh, okay.
I see. I gotta go with the Wisconsin State fruit here. Cranberry beans. I didn't know cranberry.
I thought you were going to say cranberry.
I did too. I was like, cranberry beans.
Sorry, cranberry beans are the Wisconsin State fruit?
No, not the bean part, just the cranberry. I've never heard of a cranberry bean. I'm gotta take a look at this. Just like this.
See what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Josiah's not getting an honorable mention. While
They're
he
like
does that.
green beans, but pink.
Whoa.
That's actually kind of cool.
Cool.
Wow, Greg.
Did anyone take green beans?
No.
AJ might. Jackson, you get to go next, unless Josiah wants to make an honorable mention.
Honorable mention for me is green bean.
Oh my god.
All
I
right.
feel like that should have been in someone's 4 because I mean you have that at Thanksgivings and
but
Christmas.
yet again, it's
Yeah,
it's just,
it probably should.
it's
It
just-
would have been drafted, but I added an honorable
the
mention.
thing is, it's
so that's
just
my bad.
it's just mid.
Look what you're.
It's mid.
They
Green
can
beans
be
are-
No,
good. They
they
can be
can-
good.
Josiah, you're making green beans your own way. If you get a really good steamed green beans, dude,
Yeah.
with some seasoned salt, some all-purpose flour,
Oh yeah.
to die for.
So I would say that my favorite bean here that I'd pick at round 4, so it's not my favorite, it's my 4th favorite, would be the pinto beans.
Oh, that's
Okay.
good. That's good.
Do you have an honorable mention, Jackson?
Honorable mention. Can I now go through the ones that I think are funny?
No, that's not what an honorable mention.
Okay, well I'm gonna do it anyway. There's this one called the there's one called the Giganti bean.
That's your honorable mention then.
There's one called
No.
the Marrow Fat.
What if I draft?
There's one called the
You're definitely not judging.
there's one called the edamame. There's
You mean the edamame?
That
Oh,
was-
that is the edamame.
So the edamame was actually going to be my 4th pick.
there's one called
I've,
AJ, you're up next.
I've had edamame before. It's good.
So what are you selecting with your
And
first pick?
But edamame. And my honorable mention is going to be the French green bean.
You didn't even say it right. Probably the French green bean.
Bonjour, the French green bean. French
Okay,
green
well,
bean.
I am pretty beaned up after that segment.
You're nice and beaned up after that.
Pretty
Okay, all right.
beanie. I'm feeling pretty beanie. So
Oh,
we're just gonna go ahead and skip into
Oh,
our
you know what's the one we should have said?
what?
A bean hat.
Never heard of that. But
A
we're gonna
beanie.
go
A
ahead.
beanie.
Oh, it's not called a bean hat.
Some people call it bean hat.
We forgot the bean mobile.
The bean mobile.
Anyways, our main discussion, which might end up being our mini discussion today, is the we got some weird and crazy laws that are
Yeah, this is
still
gonna be
in
the mini
practice
discussion.
today.
yeah.
So it's
Crazy laws.
pretty crazy to think about, but we're gonna go ahead and look at these. I'm gonna start us off.
So we're just gonna like kind of go through them.
Well, yeah.
No, we're just gonna have them go through them in their minds. So mine is
Your minds.
Is there any from Wisconsin that are weird?
there are. You can look those up. I actually know one in Wisconsin. I'll do a couple Wisconsin ones real quick because I don't really know much about them. But in Wisconsin, it's illegal to sell anything with a motor, like vehicle wise, on a Sunday, which is why all dealerships and everything close on a Sunday. Can't sell an RV, nothing. Like you can't even show them. 'Cause my parents went to this like RV show, and they could only show the trailers because they couldn't show anything with a motor on a Sunday. Also, Wisconsin restaurants cannot serve butter substitutes without like posting it or without permission. And now for the ones from the actual list.
Yeah.
In Turkey, selling chewing gum without a
Wait.
prescription is illegal.
Selling gum
Without a prescription?
Yep. It was implemented by a response to concerns about littering and public cleanliness. So, I don't know if you might be part of a drug deal in Turkey if someone tries to give you some chewing gum.
I mean, whatever floats your
I
boat.
got a good one.
AJ, let's hear it.
You can't flush the toilet after 10 p.m. in Switzerland.
What?
In some parts of Switzerland, it's illegal to flush a toilet after 10 p.m. to prevent disturbing neighbors' sleep. This law is a nod to the country's commitment to maintaining peace and quiet.
I doubt they enforce it. How do they
Switzerland
enforce
is
it?
a nice country.
Is your neighbor gonna call you in? Hi, Mark just flushed the toilet, and what's Mark gonna do? We did not flush the toilet. It was only an issue of the toilet.
So I guess they
The toilet
to
did not
remain-
flush. It was not the toilet. It was the washing machine.
The washing.
Z-washy. Yeah, Mark's over here Mark's in the bookstore in the toilet flushed. Okay, anyways, enough with my Swiss.
anyone got a
Jack, you
law?
got one?
one of you
Yeah.
two that are really
Focused.
I would say the one that I think is kind of interesting is the one in Alabama, which is no bear wrestling. In Alabama, it's illegal to engage in bear wrestling matches.
That really ruins my
This
trip.
law was likely enacted to protect both humans and bears from harms such as such events were once considered entertainment in some areas. So we don't know about those Alabamians, but they're doing some crazy things.
All right. Are you ready for this?
yeah.
No walking backwards while eating a donut. In Marceline, Missouri, U.S. of A. In Marceline, Missouri, it's against the law to walk backwards while I'm gonna need my dyslexia.
Simultaneously.
Thank you.
I didn't say that. I had it in M
Consuming
simultaneously.
the origins of this law are unclear, but it certainly adds a unique twist to eating a pastry. Now, see with this one, I feel like someone's kid or something fell over while, probably cut his head open while eating a donut backwards, and then he was really upset about this, and he just made it a law.
Yeah.
So
I can see it.
whatever, I guess whatever it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyone got another one?
I got one. No loud singing in public in North Carolina. In North Carolina, it's illegal to sing loudly in public, especially if it disturbs others. The law is a reminder to be considered a fellow citizens.
Ew.
Wowzers. I'm gonna go ahead and with another Switzerland one. So this one is
Oh, you're really into the
in
Swiss one.
Switzerland. It is illegal to own just one guinea pig because they're considered social animals. So it prevents
Well, good for them.
loneliness and it promotes the well-being of these wonderful creatures. So I really wanted a guinea pig, guys. When I was 10 years old, probably, I was dying for a guinea pig.
My sister got one once.
Really? Did it die?
Yeah, well, it actually... We came home after vacation, the door was open to the cage, and we never saw it again. So, anyways, another note. One of the ones...
What was his name?
I can't even remember. It was No, I
Javier Tiberius Bundles the Third.
That was the rabbit.
Oh.
This one's interesting. No socks with sandals in Italy. In Italy, it's illegal to wear socks with sandals.
I was actually looking
This
at
fashion faux pas is deemed offensive to
Oh,
the
you said
style.
that right.
Is deemed offensive to the style sensibilities of the islanders. So that's kind of really
Josiah would not be good in
Yeah,
Italy.
that.
with
That's how I would
broken
not be
stock.
chilling, no.
I'm gonna go with another one because I like this one. In
Oh
Switzerland
my God,
again,
okay.
Wait, did you say I don't wear socks and sandals?
you do wear socks with sandals.
Oh yeah, that's all I do.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be allowed in Italy and
Correct.
Capri Italy.
I had to cover
In
the dog.
Switzerland, it is illegal to sleep in a refrigerator.
Good.
So I guess if it's warm temperatures, go
Just-
anywhere but the fridge.
Well, I would not
this
last
was-
a day in Switzerland.
And
Sleep
to
in my fridge
prevent
every day.
accidents or deaths from people accidentally locking themselves in the refrigerator, which used to be more common when refrigerators had the good old latch handle. You guys remember those back in the day?
Back in the 80s, yeah.
Well, I don't remember those. But yeah, Switzerland is really killing it with these laws. They're really just promoting the safety of their guinea pigs and their people.
Way to go.
All right, I have one. So the city I will be at next year, actually, in lacrosse, Shout out the sweatshirt I'm wearing right now too. Even.
You're
Anyway,
shouting out your own sweatshirt.
I know.
And at the university,
Just a sweatshirt.
Get out this thread of
Shout out the
orange.
shred of cotton from Under Armour. It's unlike any other. Anyways, in lacrosse, it may be illegal to worry a squirrel.
It may, so you don't know if it's illegal.
Correct.
I might be arresting you today on felony charges. We'll have to see.
To worry a squirrel? What do you mean
Yeah,
worry?
it
Like
may be
scare the
illegal
squirrel?
to worry a squirrel.
Worry like, hey man, we may have to evict you later this month. What do you know? I was like, oh my gosh, I'm worried. That was good. Give me some more squirrel check.
No more squirrel.
All right.
Please.
If you ever taunted or chased a squirrel in lacrosse, you may be scofflaw. Scofflaw?
Oh,
Scofflaw? It says scofflaw. Like, keep reading it.
where does it say? Okay, I'm gonna read it for him because he might be having a hard time here.
I have a good one.
It says, if you ever, it does say that word. Okay.
Yeah, what is that word?
Well, this law, commonly reported on the internet, can be found on numerous lists of strange laws, but it's difficult to find the original source, which, frankly, may be so dusty and outdated it never made it to the internet. Perhaps it's just best to play it safe and avoid stressing out the squirrels so you aren't charged with a crime.
Joe, don't worry them.
I will do my
Speaking
best.
of like animal laws, you can't dye ducks in Tennessee. In Tennessee, it's illegal to dye ducklings and chicks any unnatural colors and then sell them unless 6 or more are for sale at once.
Oh,
So
I
if you dye 4 of them pink and try and sell them, you can't sell them. If you dye 6 of them pink and try and sell them, you can sell them. Way to go, Tennessee.
I got one.
This one,
I haven't done one in a while.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Did
go.
you
I'm just
wait,
gonna go ahead.
AJ,
No,
AJ, Wisconsin has that same rule.
No, so
Really?
Yeah, and with chicken.
we got it,
rabbit.
Joe.
So that's the same one.
thanks
as
for
the
letting us know,
Tennessee.
guys.
Yeah.
So this one's pretty
Chicken is
interesting.
chicken.
In France, you're not allowed to dye without a permit.
Wait,
Not dye as in color, but dye as in you're done.
You're done.
you're not.
You're done.
It's
You're
technically legal to die without a permit, and while it may seem absurd, it's actually aimed at regulating burial practices and ensuring cemeteries have adequate space. So that's an interesting fact I didn't know.
You learn something every day.
You do learn something every day. Wow.
Wow.
That is impressive, AJ. Our next one is this one. I liked it. It's kind of iconic. No, ironic. It's ironic. No honking unless in danger. In New York, USA. In New York City, it's illegal to honk your car horn except in case of immediate danger. This law is aimed at reducing noise pollution in the bustling city.
I don't want to go there and see if they actually do
Kind
that.
of true.
They do honk because I've been there before, and then you hear.
So
There's also, a lot of,
getting
there's, also a
arrested.
lot, there's also a lot of people though, so I could just be an actual emergency.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Anyways, here's another one too for Wisconsin because I love my state. It says just say no to fake butter. If a restaurant
Joe, I
tries-
already said this. Restaurant can't serve you a butter substitute unless they post it or you ask for it.
Did you
said
say
this
that?
You did say this.
Oh, my bad. I was too busy looking them up. Anyway,
Jackson is actually gonna finish us off with the last crazy law here, so make it good.
He sure is.
Okay, well, this one is pretty interesting. It is that you are not allowed to frown at police officers in Italy.
good.
So if they pull you over, you cannot show what emotions you are feeling, except the fake ones. And so if you frown at them, you're respecting
You're done.
them, I guess.
All right, you're arrested.
You're done.
And
Speaking of being arrested,
And being done.
it is time to put this episode away.
You just told me we can't use that anymore.
That was
No,
good.
but he did a
that
good
was
job.
good.
He did a good
Arrested,
job.
put the episode away. What are you doing? You arrest someone, put him in jail. Arrested, put
Yeah,
this
sure, we can
episode
put it away. Let's put it
so
away.
We are actually. I'm gonna do this part. Thank you, AJ.
Oh, okay, you did it last
Speaking
time.
of arrested, we are gonna put this episode away. We are gonna. AJ's got it.
Oh, I got it. All right. Well, remember, you can always connect on Instagram. We'll have posts and post questions. Be sure to follow, and maybe we'll get a TikTok up with clips maybe sometime soon.
Have you been recording?
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
We will.
Stay tuned
Are
for
we a
some.
TikTok guy?
Within the next 7 episodes.
Stay
I
tuned
will
for
say.
some Bean Boozle action.
Yeah. we've been talking about Bean Boozled.
So
Yeah.
Now that we've done Bean,
Also,
I'll boozle.
stay tuned. Well, someone you know from the Shenanigan Shuffle
what?
may or may not be doing a TED Talk sometime soon. So we're just gonna leave you guys with that. Let you ponder that.
And we just want to say thank you to our listeners
yeah,
out there,
thank
all
you.
over.
Yeah, thank you for
we
sticking with us
we
through these
know who
11
you are.
episodes.
We know the consistent listeners, and we would like
Yeah.
to thank you for those of you who listen. So
Yes,
thank
we
you.
are very international too, man.
Thank you.
Thanks for the
So remember, you can always connect on Instagram. That will be all from us.
Do you mean you're international as in the people at the table or
No,
the
people
listeners?
listening.
Oh.
I mean, we technically are.
Oh.
Anyway, that will be it.
Thanks for
We will
sticking with
see
us
you
through this
next week.
episode.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.